All right, you know who's next. Everyone's favorite episode. No one has any criticisms about it. We all love watching the documentary. Everything is perfect. No one will complain about this, I'm sure. This will be fun. You're welcome, Gibrius. Alright, here we go. Oh, the things that could be said. Why did we wait this episode? I don't know if you've seen it, but here we go. YouTube, you can imagine what's going on in the chat right now. Everyone very excited. Don't have to tell you that. Everyone say, wow, the most accurate episode. We love Mango. Alright, here we go.
Didn't sleep well last night.
You got some sleep?
Yeah. Had some nightmares.
Did Mango get my head? Yes.
I don't usually have things like that, so it wasn't usual. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
This will work because for singles, you only need 2.
Right,
But
but-
when we go to teams, can we fit 4 here? Well, actually, hold the phone. He's not going to be connected to this table, right?
No, he should just need one system set up.
Where are we gonna set up check-in?
We're gonna set scuba check-in up to the front desk, and that's gonna be Iggy. So,
We should.
Iggy, let's get you going.
Okay.
TV, laptop, Chat's quoting Scar from Rom, so it's pretty funny. There was not an episode about me. We are almost done with this documentary. We have this and one more episode. There he is.
Balls out, the most aggressive player you're ever going to play. Like, he's only got one direction, that's forward, and it doesn't matter how much he's getting messed up or how stupid it is, he always does that. The way I would play is I would try to,
There's me.
find your habits and find out where you're predictable and exploit that and this and that. He doesn't seem to have any patterns or habits that I could ever
I was
pick up
losing
on.
in
I was
that.
good at that too.
I was losing in this too. The same tournament.
Talk about having a notebook in his head, and he would just write down every little crazy thing that he would see. And I don't mean like crazy combos, like just crazy little aspects, like how.
I would like to point out that Lucky is actually talking about Mango's learning process. He is actually a guy that thinks about the game. The combos and everything did not come to him in his sleep or through a mystic power. He is actually smart. He does analyze, and if he tells you otherwise, you are being fooled, friends. But, I mean, he works hard when he wants to, and he is very skilled.
Combo will work at certain percents and how certain things won't work, and he would talk about that, and we would always
Thanks,
just kind of laugh
combusting.
at him or whatever. But then you would see him play a match, and we would see something like happen, something like just like you'll see him play today. You'll see him. He'll do the craziest combo that wouldn't even make sense. You wouldn't think it would work, and he just knows it'll work. It's not something that can really be explained or
It
learned.
can be
I don't think.
explained.
It's just something that kind of happens, and it's just something that don't happen to him.
But his learning process is pretty good. He's a very flexible player in a world where a lot of people are
That's
pretty
why
tense.
he hates.
It's very
He
impressive.
hates personally playing Hungry Bucks, because if he isn't playing his not his best, but he has to be playing good. He can't just wing it against Hungry Bucks because you have to play a certain style. He makes you play his game. That's what makes him so good. He makes you play his rules, because if you don't, then he's there.
Hi,
He's
Blub.
figured out an option for a lot of approaches, a lot of just waiting you out. Like, he doesn't care. But
Chad very
that's not
excited about
Mango's
Club.
game.
He legitimately runs away when people are trying to fight him, and I think it's ridiculous. He thinks it's ridiculous, and this is coming from me. And a lot of people have called me boring, but I don't even do that. I don't run from people like that.
You saying you going the whole way? You think anybody's going to be any problems, or you taking this free?
Well, Mr. Mango over here, as usual, he's a really, really great player. As so much as the rivalry between us, the hate, I don't really want to go into that.
Oh, yeah.
There was a point in my Smash career where I really hated that guy. Really, really disliked him. I wouldn't even talk to him, wouldn't look at him, just wouldn't even talk, anything. I think we would barely shake hands after a match. My lifestyle and his lifestyle just are different things. And to the best.
Okay, so for the people that might be confused about why people are mad about this episode, I'm going to go ahead and explain this now. There's not a lot of Mango talking, and there's a lot of Hungrybox talking. So this comes off as a one-sided episode to many people. I don't believe this was Samox's intention. I think it's just the way the episode worked out. Because I watched the interview that he had with Mango, and he was trying to think of more things to ask him and wanting Mango to talk more, but it just ended up not working out. So I don't believe that. I think it's just kind of, Sam, he was kind of just, Samox is kind of winging it. I think people should not hate on him for it. Obviously, he's taking feedback. It'll be different next time, I'm sure. But anyway, at the same time, I'm glad that Hungrybox gets to speak his piece too. Because, he got a lot of hate. Some people were saying in chat, Scar was ahead of his time in the Puff hate. Scar was really, I was at the first tournament where the Puff hate started, I believe. It was Tipped Off 4. It was the first time I traveled out of state, and I lost the Hungrybox. I had no idea what to do, and I cried afterward. Very sad. Documentary's not about me, though. And Hungrybox won the tournament over Dark Rain. And everyone expected Dark Rain to win, wanted Dark Rain to win. He was the Falcon, and that was kind of when he was beating your favorite players. Everyone was like, okay, this is actually not cool. And the hate started on Smashboard, at least from what I saw, right after that tournament. People were like, this character's got to go, and it was a picture of Jigglypuff, and it was just from then on, the Puff hate has been pretty consistent. So that's early 2009. So we have 10 and a half years of Puff hate. I would not say this is particularly new. You could argue that it was even a little before then, with Mango beating M2K at Pound 3, which was March of 2008. It may have kind of started then, but anyway, so people have been hating Puff for a long time. And XD, roll it up.
To both of us.
Before we get started, just want to talk through a few things. I'll try to keep as brief as possible. First of all, general conduct. I know I don't need to talk about this, but please, while you're in the venue, while you're in the hotel, be respectful of yourselves and other people around you. Make sure you're just upholding the standards of the community, making this into a place that we can be proud of, and making this community we can be proud of.
They came over and I have all kinds of GameCube games, and they see Smash and they want to play Smash. I'm like, oh, cool, we're really good at that game. I'm like, yeah, I'm good too, man. I ended up beating them, and then with the little kid rivalry, I bet you can't beat our friend. He won a tournament and everything. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll play him. I don't care. I had my scooter. I was all ready to go all far to go find his friend, and they ended up taking me 2 houses down. He comes out, probably the same thing he wears now, freaking basketball shorts and a tank top. After that, it was just kind of like a small rivalry. We always have that competitive feeling.
They pushed each other,
I don't know if it's just natural for anybody or just being a competitive gamer. Just as a kid, we had that competitive spirit. I figured out up throw up air. He found out up throw rest. I figured out how to DI first. I didn't want to tell him how to DI. We kind of figured out little things, and we just kept kind of pushing ahead of each other until eventually at one point he just started just kind of pushing ahead. I've played the game for 6 years, and I've seen a lot of new players come and go, and no one grabbed the hold of the game the way he did.
I thought it would happen. We kind of knew he was going to be the best at some point, just the way he was progressing.
I believe it was Pound 3 when Mango decided that I'm going to lose in winner's bracket. You give me every single big name in loser's bracket. It's not a question. I got it. It's easy.
Pound 3 was my favorite moment ever. It was so good.
Mango took that tournament to the bank, but he talked about Pound 3 for at least 2 years.
Well, I want to talk about this, but at the same time, I feel like Mango would probably want to talk about the full story behind Pound 3 because it's in his interview. But I mean, I'll just say part of the story was that he kind of was just like accepted that the tournament was over and he wanted to go home and he expected Mewtwo King to win anyway. So I'll leave the rest to him to talk about. But it's actually an interesting story, the story of Pound 3, and I mean, it really changed, Mango's trajectory and Melee's trajectory because, I mean, this happened right before Brawl came out, so, yeah.
He just, it wasn't even like he raped Mewtwo King. He just kind of took him apart. And it just, the more the matches went on, the worse it got. And it was just crazy how he just kind of tore him down.
If he gets hit, he's got no jaw. So if you hit him once or throw something at him weird he's never dealt with, you win. That's it. He can't take punishment at all.
And the next time they played, he absolutely destroyed him. Like I said, once he figures things out.
Again, YouTube, you can imagine what chat's doing.
He really likes to get into someone's head. He got into my head for a while, so yeah.
Live footage.
Letting people know he got him.
Yeah. All right. So, how do I want to approach this? Do I even want to deal with it? No, I don't feel like it. Basically, there's a section that's coming up, if you haven't seen this before, where there's a lot of talk about gamer words, and the community was different then, so it's a very different discussion than it would be now. I will say, I said gamer words, I realized that I didn't want to do that anymore, because I realized how it affected people, and it also made me seem immature, so I don't do it anymore. I encourage people to, think about that the same. But anyway, I think it's about here. Thanks for the follows, guys.
Is it the character? And in time, we knew, no, it's not the character.
The big thing for me was when he switched to Falco. Because people were just like, oh, it's just Jigs, it's a one-trick pony. And then he came back and he was like, no, I can do this with anyone. And he showed it.
Mango being good with so many characters wasn't something that you saw as much then. He got really good with so many characters. It was really cool. But I mean, he was also just he figured out so much ahead of people that he just started learning other characters for fun. It wasn't like he played all the characters like Asin or whatever, or Mewtwo King to understand the game. He did it because he just got bored being better than people. It was just crazy. Mango was just insane. I was watching one of the first, when this tournament started getting streamed, he was playing Fox Ditto as a Mewtwo King on FD, and he was going even with him after a tournament, and people said it was literally impossible to do that. You could not Fox Ditto M2K on FD and win, but Mango was going even, and Mango wasn't even punishing like M2K was. He was doing a bunch of weird stuff. And so, I mean, Mango was honestly just because this, obviously I was playing at this time. This was 2008, 2009. I didn't play him at all in this time, but I was watching, and he was unbelievable. Just the stuff he knew. It took a long time for people to figure it out. Yeah.
13 years old, playing my Game Boy Advance. I love that. My Game Boy Advance was my killer app system. I love that system. I'd get good grades in school, and then my mom would buy me games that I wanted, and I would beat it all 100%. I would get every single achievement because that's how I played. I was, hardcore, right? Whatever it's called. But I'm yeah, this is really fun. I like beating games. And then I saw Melee. I had Melee, and I thought, how can I beat this 100%? And it's get all the trophies. Eventually, I got through every single trophy except one. So I remember back to my Pokemon card days. Back when I was 9 years old. Jigglypuff, rest. You restore HP. I'm that's it. Her downbeat does nothing. I must restore HP. This move made the opponent explode off the stage. I'm that is incredible. I just picked up Jigglypuff with the puff tag, started beating everyone with rest and stuff. I developed my playstyle with it, my spacing and everything. And from there,
I always thought it was interesting how players talk about why they picked up the character initially. Because it's usually something weird, I just won early on with it, so I just stuck with them. Armada, he said, a not so famous quote, he said, "I see her down smash and I begin to play her." It was obviously a while ago when his English was less developed, but, it's still a quote about the down smash was impressive and it did damage and it was cool, so I liked it and I wanted more of them. And Hungrybox said the same thing about rest. And I think it's just, something interesting about come up stories and, how early things in our Melee career can set our trajectory in a certain way.
You just go to more tournaments. Eventually, I started going out of state, a national, and Mewtwo King came in, and I was like, whoa, Mewtwo King. I mean, of course, everyone who sees Mewtwo King for the first time is kind of surprised at what he's like. But anyway, they put me into crew battles with him, and I beat Mewtwo King in crew battles. And at that point, I had this strange confidence. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. Getting the crowd all hyped and stuff. This is when people still cheered for me. That's not the same anymore.
Yeah, I can't say that lasted.
I got good using gimmicks. That's what I got good at. I couldn't get good using tech skill. My fingers just aren't fast enough. When you play me, people get frustrated a lot. And I really, it's not like winning's fun all the time. When you see your friends get frustrated, and it's like, I don't want to play this anymore. Let's go play ping pong or something, Even my very first tournament win out of state in Georgia, even then, people already didn't want me to win. I was like, is this really happening?
So someone asked in chat, do you, like some of the people, hate HBox? And no, I don't. I talk about, I don't want to give away some of what I say in the new documentary, but I think HBox's ability to grind people out, especially people that have practiced against grinding him out, it's honestly pretty impressive. And it's a very interesting skill for a Melee player who, most Melee players just want to run in and all that stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not here to, there's a lot that can go into this type of discussion, but yeah, I understand people are very frustrated by Puff and everything.
Florida was cheering against me. All I can say is that I'm used to it. And I know there still are some people who, even though they're frustrated...
Yes, New Dog is done filming. He's just working on sources.
I know the fact that they do think well of me.
It depends on when he gets all the legal clearance. He's just working on it every day.
Zelda's not going to be able to catch him.
Oh, by the way, this FC tourney is like in 2012, so it's very strange.
Tech! That's a very good mind game. Yeah. Wow. This is where the matchup flips around.
No, this was not Axe. Axe was here, but there's also another Pikachu here, I think, which I wasn't sure if they were switching between them or not. But yeah, that was Axe. There's another Pikachu here that was good around this time called Pikachu.
One thing Hungrybox is doing right now is he's ducking a lot.
That's an interesting forward B. Hungrybox starting off really strong. Do you think Mango will go Captain Falcon and start with?
Mango getting those combos. Gets the read, but oh my goodness. That's an easy first shot.
Once Scan is off the stage, it's really hard because his recovery is so poor.
Hungrybox is a really strong player there.
Sets up for so much.
That's a rough match.
Last match, and everyone is watching. Oh my goodness!
He's alive. He's alive.
What a great up tilt. Another one.
Hey, imagine Mango up tilting twice to Edgeguard.
No!
What a nerd!
Mango.
Got him. That's how you know this is an anti-Mango episode. They included his up tilts. This is someone that's been messed with a lot by Mango. Wait, Wait. Does it happen?
When we go to Vegas, he goes there ready to die.
You have to be that's just the kind of, it's just we gotta go. We got things to do. We gotta move forward, and if we do it, we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna do it hard. I'm pretty sure I've almost died twice. I got this lip ring when I was passed out in Vegas. I've been arrested almost 8 times just because I'm always talking smack to the cops. I can never back down, dude. I just things like that. I'm reckless. I don't know.
Again, not someone you typically expect to be good at games. It's similar type of feel, but a bit more extreme from PC, so pretty cool. A little bit intimidating, I imagine, if you didn't know anything about this guy, but pretty cool.
just spanked me so hard. Just like didn't even try. I mean, he still doesn't even try. He was like making fun of me too. Like, why'd you take me to Fountain of Dreams? Come on, dude. What? Oh my God. I'm just like, I don't even know what to think. Like, it's the first time I met Mango. I'm like, damn, dude, this guy's a dick.
His humor is so asshole-ish. And like people still, they like that, you know, they like him. He's a people person. He just goes out and people just
forgot
like
about
being around him.
Even if they're like suit and tie type of people or this and that, he'll show up looking like a gangly little kid, like messed up beard, dumbass shirt, and like it'll end up working out.
It's crazy seeing him, because you know some people get offended by his humor so much, like online. Like I remember Florida was a tournament. It was a small gigabytes tournament in some like little computer place or something. He went into their thread like just talking shit, saying all you guys suck. I'm gonna come rape all you guys and yada yada. And like I remember Lamb Chop saying like, you know, you're not gonna come in here our state talking like that. You're gonna get your ass handed to you. We get to Florida and everybody loves him.
Like once you get to know him, if you get close enough to him, then he'll love you. I mean, it's kind of like that love-hate though, you know, like.
Again, YouTube, you know what's going on in chat right now.
A kid, but not a kid, just doing things at his own pace, and his pace is pretty crazy. Hungrybox might not have had the best time.
This happens every time. Barely stand up.
We also have over here Chillin' and Mango against X and Bro. Thank you. Over there, last match of the night.
So, how you guys' day going?
In terms of lifestyles, I'm not one to judge. I don't think anyone is. Who's, you know, yeah, he drinks for a lot of people do.
Kiss Prime is the best tournament host of all time. That also rhymed. But also, Mango needs to find his controller.
I found my controller.
Oh look, more controller problems.
I may not be like as capricious as he is, but I plan things better. I'm going to school now. I'm going and made my degree in chemical engineering. I'm getting good grades. He's a sprinter. I'm a marathon runner. You know, same as Smash Bros. He just immediately short run, crazy, innovative things. I look back at what I am good at.
This is gonna be a quiet one because I'm not gonna comment on the stuff between these two.
Well, now that you warmed up a little bit, team says warm you up. Top 10 people.
Oh wait, isn't this where? Yeah, well, it's probably somewhere around here. But yeah, oh look, an accidental skip. Oh no!
Lose to Hungrybox because he doesn't want to play that game, and you know, I mean, Hungrybox.
I do skip. Watch
win.
me.
You know, he got the win. He's gotten it a couple times on Mango.
If you've seen this before, you know why I just did that.
John for Mango, it's his own stupidity. He's better than that. He's a lot better than that. Because players like that, like I said, they make you play their game, and Mango refuses to 100% do that. And if he did, I don't think he would be losing to Hungrybox. But I mean, what can you do? It's Mango.
If you're curious, you can go check out that section for yourself.
Yeah, winner goes to the field. You guys can do it over there if you want.
I forgot. Okay, all right, fine. So everyone wants to know why I skipped. I skipped because there's the discussion about the words, and I thought it was earlier, but it was actually there. All right, moving on.
I thought Mango was going to go puff for a second there. He had his cursor on her.
All right, we're up. Doubles. Chillin' Dude goes hard right towards DOH, wants to start shutting him down, and I think he really wants to split it up so that Hungrybox can
It's a discussion. It's bad to watch that.
Mango, but instead
I don't want to deal with it.
It's
2019. Everyone yells.
Seconds already, and HBox is already.
HBox is doing work. He wants all the monies.
Wow.
And he gets opened up by Chillin' Dude, and he doesn't
Mango
even
has
cover.
Mango has quit
He
this
has
match.
given up on this match.
Mango has decided to quit the game, summoning his inner Mewtwo King.
And he is gonna need to collect himself if he wants to start. playing. Just look at him.
Just people don't realize how hard it is to play on a hangover. It is extremely hard. I've only done it once, and I got absolutely rocked. If you watch day one of Genesis, the crew battle, where Hungrybox rocked me, I was hungover that day, and it was like the end of the day. And you know, you'd think I would have like a clean 8 hours to sober up or whatever, get off the hangover, but no. I've seen him. He'll drink till he passes out, blacks out, and I've never gotten that drunk. And like, he does that constantly at tournaments. But I mean, he's so good that he'll make it happen.
On to game 4, 2-1 in favor of Fox and Peach, Mango, and DOH. Survive all that. He did a good job.
Hungrybox's survival is the key right now for him.
He cannot afford to die. As they are, it's significantly more believable.
I've also played with a hangover before. It's actually really terrible.
DOH.
Do not recommend.
He gets the dash attack. Gimp. He doesn't get the edge.
Hungrybox
still in it.
Hungrybox with the save with that down air. He gets Mango right out of the air. Great job.
Hit.
That could have been
and the
bad.
bomb! No.
Oh, nice forward air. This is still possible for DOH here.
Can he win the 2v1? He just needs to pick up a good chilling.
Oh my God. That's it.
DOH.
It's over.
Doubles. Wins the 2v1.
DOH.
Double Mango. A magnificent work from DOH. Bringing it home for Mango.
We're going to relaunch with singles here very, very soon. We're going to take about 5 minutes.
He's so hyped.
If you play during the bracket, you start with the set count that you were at during the bracket. So if you were up 2-0, if you won 2-0 against somebody, you started 2-0, the other person has to count. So on the stage, we are going to continue.
Chad, very excited about hacks now, in case you're wondering, YouTube. So Samlox put the match footage of the last match up, and it was actually pretty rough for Dark Rain. So it was pretty cool to see him still do work after so long. Because Dark Rain didn't play much at this point.
You have Kage with Ganon.
People will probably meme on Kage Ganon, but
Dark Rain with Falcon.
Kage was like getting top 8s at big tournaments for quite a while.
Doesn't go to too many events nowadays. He's still just such a strong player, period. People shouldn't be surprised with how he performs.
The arena is wrapped. Everybody is watching this. They aren't turning to watch other pools. There are a couple jerks over there in the corner playing friendlies. They don't matter.
I know they played earlier, and Mango decided to Falcon Ditto him. And he's going to it.
The reason Mute City was legal was FC used older rules.
I'm about as excited as it can be.
So they've struck to Dreamland, a very good Falcon stage, very good for this Ditto right here.
A lot of room, and Mango player 1, Dark Rain.
Dark Rain as usual, black in player 4.
Gets out of the Mango pressure, nice spacing, weaves around him, gets back to center stage. Mango clipping him, gets the throw. Does he follow him? He does not, anticipates a tech in place. Dark Rain tries to go for the jab, regrab, doesn't quite work. Mango jumps out. Goes for the down air. These guys are smart. They aren't reading each other's techs yet. Neither of them have picked up. And Dark Rain, he sees through the up air, but then
why did he do Falcon Ditto? Because Falcon destroys Falco. Mango was much better than Dark Rain at this point. Also, he just enjoys Falcon Dittos and playing Falcon. Also, he was hungover.
He just didn't believe it would happen.
Falconville.
Reading.
Oh, gets Mango off there. Gets him with a down air. Dark Rain takes game 2. Oh, Mango going right at him this time.
And, ooh, Dark Rain picking up good up airs, but not quite able to link it into something solid.
Oh, big
yeah, I think this is just weird for people, actually.
Knee. The greatest combo into knee. Let's go for the grab.
I mean,
on a shield.
Mango just didn't play his spaceys a lot back then. Like, he just played other characters.
That doesn't belong to
He just didn't feel like trying a lot. Some of it you could argue was tourney strategy to preserve energy. I don't believe that.
Excellent read on the tech chase. They call this combo video Mind Reader for a reason. He does it again. He does not care what Mango thinks.
Mango hits him with the back air. Hits the raptor. Was shielded. He's gonna kill him back there.
Combo Dark Rain takes it. He's up 3 stock to 1. 55%. Mango kills
Mango quits on that match. Concedes to Dark Rain. Amazing stuff.
Falco beat Falcon back then too.
Potential unless you're like playing in the room and you make him mad. You make him mad, he'll go all out.
And right now, Mango is getting booed by the crowd.
He flips them off for good measure. That goes right
Very
back.
rare for Mango to get booed, I'll tell you that. Even back then. He said being booed motivates him more. Do with that what you will, chat.
Has this grasp that can't be taught. It's not something that comes with time. It's something you have to be born with.
Mango is awake right now.
How does he think so differently about this game? And I
will say it's kind of weird that they got 2012 clips and not like his stuff about his pound 3 run. I feel like that'd been a little more iconic.
It's natural.
But I think Tamox wanted to like time skip a little bit to talk about stuff.
Even I wanted him to win when I'm saying someone else.
Mango gets the final knee, puts that final nail.
Falcon did it.
Oh my god.
When's the last time Mango got booed?
Absolutely nuts.
Oh my gosh, it's been so many years.
Two of the sets people will remember.
I mean, him genuinely getting booed, it might be like
guys played.
He's
2010, 2009.
Right.
It's so long since that man's gotten booed.
That is great.
That
is art.
He got hold of public opinion and he hasn't let go.
Mango be so willing, so doing such risky things and technical things, and being consistently like proven that he can do it every single time. It's like, wow. I have full respect for him as a player. Oh yeah. I don't know if he doesn't like me, but as far as I can tell, I think we're on better terms now. I can understand if he still doesn't, appreciate me as a player, because I understand where he's coming from. I do. The way I play is very frustrating, but I have nothing but the utmost respect for him, because he's taking the game to a new level, and I can't really be mad at someone who's done that to the game I love so much.
SVAT last stock, not likely to get a gift. Oh, but he gets that serious combo. Kel's really showing that he's got good out of shield shine. Mango saying he doesn't care.
Hungrybox is probably the scariest edge guarder of species there is.
Forward smash is the other way, and somehow it makes him dodge. That's the Mango effect.
And up throw rest to finish out the set. Great job by Hungrybox. And the forward smash.
The forward smash. Axe takes third place. FC 10.
What will happen in the next minute? How will I react if I win? And how will that feel like if I lose? It's like riding a bike for the first time and realizing you're finally getting it, or just falling off and getting more hurt than you ever have.
The Kishas have been running a really tight ship here. I have no doubt that they've been tracking the pool's results and making sure that things happened the way they did. I don't believe it is a coincidence whatsoever that the match for third and fourth place just happened.
Absolutely.
And we're about to get the match for first and second.
Absolutely. They've been
cool.
really
They're fighting
their matches, and here we go. Grand finals.
Mango Fox always a favorite against floaties. Always used to get Hungrybox excellent at the Fox matchup. Mango
back in the era of gods, this is pretty much guaranteed.
Crouch cancel tech.
Oh, misses it.
Misses the rest.
Hits him with a forward smash instead. Knew it was up smash wasn't going to kill. Decided to keep him nearby.
It's entirely possible that's what he wanted to do. Mango's one of the few people, one of the few foxes that can connect with up throw up air against Hungrybox. He gets the timing right, and he accounts for the possibility of that smash DI when he positions it. Is shield pressure?
Yeah, it's Coach's Scooby. That's what the people sitting next to them are.
Slowly whittling down that shield.
You don't see, there wasn't much coaching there. I saw some people look like coaches in MLG as well.
Gets him again.
Another
stock.
And this time he has the boost of that other platform. There are a lot of cases where Mango would say,
opinion on HBox looking down at your controller to read your DI. It's funny.
But he hates
it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of silly. Rather didn't happen, but it's not the biggest deal.
He's not a fan of HBox.
That's good.
So he's willing to make the exception just because of stuff like that. Even though, funny story, he used to do it to people all the time.
Exactly, I was about to say, that's the irony.
He started as a puff.
Oh, he gets Mango off stage, but Mango keeps himself close to the ledge. Gets the back air, that should be the stock.
I think not talking about pound 4, HBox Mango really leaves a lot of stuff out of the way here.
He's always just that little bit faster with his
now HBox is the puff, and there was no one else.
When he played Axe, he was able to interrupt so much of his Pika stuff compared to SVAT, who got hit by most of it. It's just that Mango thing. Mango might have lived, but he wouldn't have been back in time. And there we go.
H-Box.
That's the puff stuff that Hungry Box is needing.
Uh-oh.
And
he whiffed 2 up smashes straight and immediately got punished for it. And for some reason, he tried to grab Mango while Mango was jumping around 3 times straight.
Added them together. Yeah, that's where you guys are fools.
Or he's just panicking.
It looks like it right now. Honestly, it does. And Mango is at tournament point right now. If he takes this, he's the champion.
And he's just demonstrating. He knows where to put his aerials so that Hungry Box crashes into him, and he knows how to weave around.
Welcome back, guys. We are watching some Mango H-Box. Very exciting.
Again, I honestly thought Battlefield was a great stage for Mango in their first game. I'm not sure about this counter pick.
Needs to keep his face to the center of the stage, but he needs to have his hits go.
Crouch cancel in 2012.
He didn't get the jump to get the
There actually wasn't a lot of crouch canceling in the Brawl days. I don't know why. There was in MLG days, and there was
definitely
he gets him.
in the Evo days.
Landed on the stage.
Don't know why there wasn't Brawl days.
All the right up
Everyone forgot how to hold down.
All the right ways to follow his up B. Mango gets a little turnaround, and now it's at a point where it's absolutely anybody's game. No clear advantage.
H-Box is back off the stage. He's trying to recover here. Mango misses with the back air. H-Box catches him.
Oh, a sudden forward B. He doesn't hesitate to do those. And he's going out there to pick up a shine spike, even though he doesn't really need to do that.
That was so close to hitting.
Gets him with the back air. Mango back.
Look at that jump.
Mango is crowned the champion of Melee FC here in South Bend, Indiana. Mango manages to defeat Hungry Box.
Disappointed look on his face. Really downcast.
Wow.
Chad very happy about Mango winning.
All right, congratulations to Mango, champion of FC Legacy.
There's this too. It was the last day of the event, I'm pretty sure, and they told everyone to clear the venue, get out of the venue, and go into this field.
Why does he do this? Because he's sad.
Huge open field. Weather was beautiful also. California, great weather. I'm jealous of California. And we're all outside. This is a time when me and Mango still hate each other, but that's not really important. And, well, it is kind of important, because people started playing tag, right? Just tag, running around, because we had nothing better to do, right? There's like 400 people outside. And at one point, I got tagged, and I walked up to Mango, and the whole crowd's going, oh! Everyone's like, what's going on? So I tag him, but he's like, nah. I'm like, okay, whatever. But, I'm getting into the physical, like, we're like moving around. We're having fun. Let's play a game.
I watched this happen.
And just a stampede of Melee players, intertwined with Brawl players, intertwined with spectators, just not knowing what's going on, but having a blast.
Why you didn't participate? Dude, I was had like a fever of 101, dude. I was deathly ill. I don't even know why I was playing Melee there.
And see, that was great. Like, how nice is that to, finally put the controller down and really show, like, hey, we're all human beings, and
was that Sky? I believe so.
Too. Good people who know how to have fun. While I was just looking at the game unfolding, I looked around, I see people smashes with their friends, some guys carpooled here, some guys flew here, together, they're sitting down eating some Chipotle, some guys are eating In-N-Out, they're just talking, laughing, they're smiling. You see that smile. It's just like, for some people, these tournaments, they're an escape.
Oh, shit! What? Go! Okay, round 2.
I walk in somewhere, and I feel respect, and it's really nice. I didn't really get that in like middle school or sometimes high school, and it's just like it's really been a confidence booster for me. It's really developed me as a person. This whole tournament scene, really grateful for it. I don't know how it would have turned out without it, to be honest.
Well, I will say I will go with H-Box on this. Melee has been a good thing for a lot of people, myself included. I think without Melee, there's a lot of things about myself I'd have never known. And it might have hurt me down the road more, and I think this is this is not just a Melee thing. This could be a sports thing or whatever, another esport, but having something to get into like that, having a separate community, having some other way to push yourself, and it's kind of like what Wife was talking about, be somebody else, and be someone that can be stronger, that can bring out strength in yourself, and I think that is really cool, and I know that people a lot of people don't like HBox or stuff he has to say sometimes, and it's fine. But at least and I'm not going to comment on all these things, but at least on this, I think it's worth saying again.
And really glad to have met even the ones I did. Hopefully I can meet 1,000 more and get more Facebook friends. But yeah, that's that.
Back when we were adding everyone on Facebook because Melee was small. There's Axe looking at Mango. Very interesting. Dark Rain looking away. Very interesting. Oh, and there's our friend. Perhaps the star of the episode. Axe sees the future Wednesday.
Fucking $50,000 and we're not done. Like that's amazing to me.
Our motto is probably one of the best things that's ever happened for this game.
Since he didn't put in the effort, he didn't try. It's always gonna be that question.
Maybe you could turn up now. Like they're always begging you for you to come back. Like they miss you. You should really just come back and represent yourself. It doesn't matter if you feel bad anymore.
Being described as maniacs, not a bad thing at all. I take it as a compliment.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Bring it home, baby. I forget what's left here. I don't know.
A lot of our friends growing up got into, tagging, gang activities, a lot of drinking and partying young. Playing Smash, we stayed away from that on the weekends. We'd go to school, and then come the weekend, we'd go to tournaments.
Yeah, if I didn't play games, I probably would have been some OG gangster or something. Probably, yeah, actually, yeah. If I didn't play Melee helped me out a lot with that.
The whole night, Mango was talking about fighting, so he was like, all right, let's do it. We go outside. Apparently he said only body shots, but I don't remember this. We're fighting, and he's running around like a little girl, throwing punches. I'm just like, what are you doing, dude? And I just socked him right in the face.
I forgot he put this clip in right after he punches him. That's pretty funny.
And he's like, what the hell, dude? It's like, why you sucker punch me? I'm like, what? What are you talking about, dude? And he was so mad. And then after that, we were we made up.
After that,
we just got butt naked and jumped in the pool and went skinny dipping. So.
Pog. Is this the remastered one? There we go. Go. Episode 9, Game Remastered Pog Cray.
He was almost looked unbeatable for a time. He was looking almost Ken-esque, I want to say it.
That was legit, man. That was legit.
Looked like he was going to kind of go through this reign of terror where he's winning for 3 years or 4 years.
And people said he could do it with Falco. Where you at?
For a while it did look like that, but I mean eventually it's just how things work. People catch up, people get better, people fall off. Somebody's going to be there to replace your spot. As long as people are hungry enough for it.
I think one of the biggest things for this game is upsets and regional or international rivalries. Our motto is probably one of the best things that's ever happened for this game. That man coming in with a character that no one thought could win anything, Peach, right?
True.
He whooped all of our butts at Genesis, and so everyone, and he did it at the first Genesis. He almost won the first Genesis, so everyone said, oh, wow, this guy.
He's a beast. I really think he's the favorite to win this tournament. If you were to ask me,
I agree. I'm rooting for Mango.
I'm rooting for Mango as well. He's my boy. I got his back. But based on what I've seen, it just seems like Armada's taking off, looking like ridiculously better than everybody right now.
No one would question Mango being the best of all time if he had clear-cut victories over Armada. The Genesis ones were what Mango said mattered. It's 1-1 at Genesis. But they really didn't get to face off at other tournaments because there was Mango getting third at a tournament after Armada beat him, and then they just didn't see each other at all at Apex 2013. If Mango put in that effort, that time, that work, there is no question about him being the best the game has ever seen. But because he hasn't put his all in when his back was against the wall, when the one person that really threatened his title, I think there would be a lot less chatter about that. But since he didn't put in the effort, he didn't try, it's always going to be that question.
Before they go on, Armada, I mean, we only had like a major once every 6 months or so during the Brawl days, and which is different now. We have like multiple majors a month now. So it's very different. And Armada won starting with Genesis 2. He won Genesis 2, Apex 12, Smashers Reunion, and Apex 2013. So that's a year and a half. That's a few tournaments, but it's a year and a half of really uncontested dominance. And before he was winning, he was still beating mostly everyone. So you could argue things about that. So I mean, he did end up after Apex 2013 announcing that he was going to retire then. And so that was a huge blow to the community. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen to Melee. Like, Mango would slack off, I could slack off at times. Hungrybox was, kind of all over the place. Mewtwo King, you never knew what you were going to get. He was often sad at that point. So it seemed like not only did the skill of Melee take a hit, but it kind of meant like whoever was dominant after that, it would be a real concern. So for him to leave then was really scary for the game. Not really sure where we'd be without Evo and the old documentary, so kind of want to say that now. Yeah, I mean, really happy that it ended up happening, and yeah, shoutouts to Samox, shoutouts to Evo, shoutouts to Armada for coming back and having some fire again. Really hope that he finds some more, but I mean, fool me once, fool me twice, right? Thanks, Dark Ninja. One more time, guys. How crazy would it be if Sandlocks put this song in the new documentary? Like, you just put this like as the ending song somewhere, or just like in the middle as someone's hype song. I'd pop off so hard if he puts this somewhere really important. I don't know. Spoilers? I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it'd be cool.
There was a Facebook poll first on Evo's Facebook saying, what games do you want to see at Evo? This is a list. Let's add one more, just to see. And the Smash community came out in full force saying,
thanks, old Jingo.
We want this spot. This spot was ours once before. We want to take it back one more time at the very least. And, there were some issues, A lot of people like, Smash community can't be that well represented.
Mm-hmm.
These had to be bots.
Mm-hmm.
Someone
had to fight our way in
to give them like 800 more votes. So the Evo staff was like, okay, let's do this a fair way. If your game got over 500 votes, you're in the running. We're gonna do a fundraiser. Whatever game makes the most money, we're gonna fight breast cancer. You get that A spot.
This was a crazy time, by the way. Melee and On Me had been formed recently, so it got right to work. But it hadn't been informed because of this.
Smash and Skullgirls, bit by bit by bit.
This place is so close.
We'd do an event on stream, and the next night they would have something. And then we'd have have something, then they'd have something.
Let's go Twitch chat.
And we're not done. Like that's amazing to me. You know, and as cool as going to breast cancer.
Let me just ask for a tiny bit more support. We haven't even dropped the spirit bomb. That's true there.
I guess this is where the spirit bomb originated, huh?
Act as one, throw our hands up in unison. Shit we can do is crazy.
Smash was able to pull it out, but I have to definitely show a lot of respect to Mike Z and the entire Skullgirls staff. It kind of was all surreal.
Skullgirls got in anyway,
Mr.
by the
Wizard
way.
pops in and says, "Do you know where we can buy some GameCubes and CRTs because none of our games use them?"
Yeah, the local like AZ community and things like that had to bring in CRTs at the kind of last minute because there was a shortage of them. But he did use our rule set, and I think we earned it. So pretty cool. Good stuff, Melee.
MLG Anaheim was probably one of the only examples where people would cheer on Ken when he was still playing and he was still active because it was his home turf. I feel like people ostracized him, and I'm not sure if that contributed to his
Mr. Wiz,
retirement.
there was wobbling before
whenever
Mr.
he looks
Wiz.
back at Smash and he talks to me on a
That
personal level,
is-
he always says chaotic. Like, Smashing was good for me, but
Not a
like,
good narrative.
I don't know.
There's a lot of
I don't
things
know
to be
if I
mad
could
at
deal
Evo
with the
about,
trash
but
talk and
wobbling
don't
is
like
not one of
Smashers
them.
anymore, treating me like that anymore. And I said to him, like, maybe you should turn up now. Like, they're always begging for you to come back. Like, they miss you, you know? You should really just come back and represent yourself. It doesn't matter if you good or bad anymore. It's nice to see a familiar face, sticking to his guns and like playing the game that we all love, and we love to see him perform and do his Ken combos,
Can you hear me?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
I had never heard Ken before this moment.
That we all know and love.
Evo was it's kind of weird getting back to it and thinking, how far we've come since then. Look at the top three then. Ken was in first, Hugs in second, and some tough player named Mango got third. Who would have thought that this many years later, we'd be on that main stage?
Who'd have thunk?
Magical.
Who thought Melee would be on the main stage? Not me. Tell you that. Boo. But we freaked out so hard. Like, Melee was so organized back then. We went insane over this. And they had to hold that L. Try us again, Nintendo. Ooh, let's go, baby.
Mango still considered best player in the United States right now. This is a tournament everyone wanted to see. It's like Virgil with swords.
Yay! I'm in the dock. Yay! Yay! I'm doing so good.
Wow, perfect spacing.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
Can't make it back. Best players are in the U.S. This is the strongest country. That's why Armada winning was such a big deal.
Imagine me watching the dock for the first time. Boy, I can't wait to see if I get him in it. Oh.
Nice moonwalk. He's just trying to show up. And you hear the USA champion.
Smashes records. Hold that element.
For the USA name tag. Oh, here we go. Up air.
I was there. Yeah.
He's definitely loving it right now. He's been waiting months for this. Probably years.
There's a fun story about this Evo run. Mango did start in losers. Alcohol involved. A lot of other things involved. Yeah. Melee blew up from this, dude. This was so sick. I forgot about this part. Guile's theme.
Oh, no level. Now is he gonna go for a low percentage kill? No. Can't keep him off the edge. Oh, it's knocked him out. Taking his shirt off. Searching the crowd. Melee on his very own Mango saying, I wait so
his hangovers? No.
These two have had tons of bad blood. So close. Pixels away from that blast zone. Bucks need a miracle right now. Oh, he
That actually wasn't an on-purpose roll. UCH Bucks light shielded before and he meant the wave dash.
He knew it was happening.
But whatever.
He knew it was coming.
He read that roll.
3 out of 5 at grand finals. Oh, nice down A to save himself just for now. One situation. But still there it is. And there it is. The up smash and Wobbles is going to go down. The 3-1 Mango has come all the way back for Blue's bracket.
And then Mango did an AMA on Reddit and he got roasted. And then he never went back. But that's what they don't tell you. That's what they don't want you to know.
For all the people that, they fiend over getting into the NBA or the NFL and this and that, there are people who don't have that athleticism or just don't find the same kind of pleasure in it. They prefer to use their minds on something else. For those kinds of people, this would have been great, to aspire to be a cyber athlete and then play for money to be there. And I would have loved that opportunity. I would have done it.
This is where we start talking about how sick Melee is?
People like Wife, people like me, people like Chillin'. There were a lot of people heavily invested in the game and trying to make it the next big thing. JV3, M3D. These are people that cared about the game. They wanted it to be something bigger. These people have the same competitive nature that any other athlete does.
Chat talking about Mango's AMA while we're talking about sick Melee is.
And to make something of it. And it sucks. And I hope it changes at some point in the future, and not in a bullshit way, like they're trying to do with some of these games, where they're just commercializing it and exploiting these people that are legitimate mental athletes and exploiting them because they don't feel that the public will accept them as athletes. Hopefully that changes.
Yeah. Don't sell out, make terrible games, and try to appeal to everyone. Make good games. Let athletes be paid.
A lot of people want, Nintendo to acknowledge our existence.
Yes.
If they pump some money into
yeah, you could
our
also apologize to Nintendo. That would be nice.
A lot of people feel like. I certainly feel that way as well. But, in that same sense, we're kind of weird as a game. We took Smash, this party game, and we made it our own. I think we are kind of maniacs in that sense. We have this sort of fervor for the game. We go from event to event. These are our churches, basically. There's no praying, except if, you hope your DI's on point. Nintendo will give support. We'll put in the legwork. We can do it ourselves. We're still playing this game 12 years after its release. There's another game in between there. That game we weren't happy with.
No.
So some people in that community said, why not mod it to make it more like the game we love so much?
Nintendo didn't like that either.
I think all that does kind of borders on lunacy, but I think, in this case, our love for the game being described as maniacs, not a bad thing at all. I take it as a compliment.
You want me to wrap up Smash
yes.
as a whole?
Yes, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
You want me to wrap up all of Smash? It means so much to me, and I really do think it was important. But you're asking me why? Well, it was a chance for us to be somebody. It was a chance for all of us to be somebody, and that was a big deal.
Most of my conscious life, I've been playing Smash. It is a big deal. It's a cliche statement, but it's more than a game. It's literally part of my life. Most of my close friends, most of my best friends, I've made through Smash. It also just shows, I feel like the reason I get along so well with Smashers is it shows their excellent judgment that they chose to play this amazing game.
Yep.
So, there's partly that, but, it's just, it brings people together that otherwise would not have been brought together. together. Like I was saying earlier about, you know, how we met DA and everything. Like, there's no reason for me as like
so
a
many cool
13-year-old high school kid
so many perspectives,
with, like, these 20-year-old Bronx people. But you know, it happened and it was awesome, and we actually got along and laughed with each other and stuff. You know, I really like the fact that it brings together people from every walk of life. Really, you know, except girls. But you know, we'll work on that too.
Well, we'll work on it, I guess.
We understand that the small details, the small intimate interactions we have in these very small meetups and small Smash Wrestling tournaments make a really big impact, a really big deal on how we can communicate or how we can bond outside of that context. It's not about the Smash. Wobble said this to me a few days ago. He said, Smash Brothers is like an art form. It actually isn't about being the best. It isn't about winning. It isn't about learning matchups or competing in tournaments. It's about turning up at a venue with a game you all love and care about and playing it really cool. Just making it an art form. Just perform kick-ass awesome shit. Do awesome combos, invent stuff. Be creative. Yeah, and I think that's why we cheer and we rave. That's why we bond. That's why we make friendships. That's why we hang out in hotel rooms and lobbies at 4 a.m. drinking and talking about God knows what. It's not because we play Smash Brothers. It's actually because we're just friends.
God, I love this game, dude. Frick. Oh, this documentary's so good. Goes over everything. The history, friendship, just everyone putting their souls on the line. God dang, I love some Melee, dude. Frick. I love you guys too. Thanks for watching this with me. We're not done, but you know. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's just the credits. Oh. While that rolls, I guess. Thanks for watching that with me, guys. What a wonderful documentary. What a wonderful game. What... This was good. I wasn't sure how much I wanted to do it. Watch this all back, but this was good to do before the new documentary comes out. Good to go back over everything. Good to go back over the history. Good to think about what everyone's thinking. Good to see what chat thinks about everything now. I want to know what the community thinks about a lot of stuff. Especially feeling that right there at the end. I mean, that's always gonna... Like, I'm like a little choked up just like thinking about that again, but man. There's nothing like this, man. There's nothing like this. Ah, man, I love Melee. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. It's a good feeling. But yeah. For those that have joined recently, thank you for being here. For those that have been here the whole time, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. This is, I don't know. It really still gets me at the end. Obviously, there was stuff I was quiet about or stuff I wasn't sure I wanted to say or whatever, but I think there was some stuff that I really got to say that's important too. It's going to be good for history. And this is just beautiful, man. Like, Samox put this together on a shoestring budget. There were so many things that could have gone wrong. He had his equipment stolen by someone that, you know, threatened to give him an illness. Like, just all this crazy stuff. Just freaking, man. It just came together. It found a way, just like Melee does. I love this game, man. I love this community. So I don't know. Me! Good timing, me. But yeah, while these roll for a little bit longer, you guys got any questions about things? I saw some stuff. Yeah, Kappa. Netplay, I pretty much just play to give back to fans, and people like watching it, so... But yeah, I still don't enjoy it. Wobbling videos, gonna keep dodging the subject. Yeah, I need to make a wobbling video. I'm gonna have to word it really well, so it'll take a while. Oh, right. So some people are asking, there's a new documentary.
It's a piece of artwork. It's perfect. It is a perfect.
The new documentary is coming out when Samox, he's working on the sources. Netflix requires him to clear every single picture and like footage or whatever that he gets from someone else. Legally, they have to sign something to allow him to use it, or he gets in trouble with Netflix. So this is something he's been working on for like a month or two now, and you can go into his stream, twitch.tv/documentaryKid, and he is working on it every single day. He wants to get it done. It'll be on YouTube too, but Netflix will make it much bigger. It's a very big deal to get it on Netflix, and he's working really hard on it. And so, if you guys want to support him, that would be honestly amazing. He has more money for it, so he's gonna be able to make it better. He's gonna highlight all kinds of stuff.
That Falco real quick.
But yeah,
play a couple matches before we go out.
It'll be good, and I think you guys should be excited for it. I feel really good about it.
I definitely wanted to just be old playing Melee. Like,
why'd you look angry after the third episode after I said I play Captain Jack at Apex? I think I was more confused, but it's the beard. But maybe I was angry. Maybe I was kind of just like, why'd you do that? But I don't think I was mad. I don't remember though.
Just like he was like 18-year-old kids at tournament.
Yes, that's how Sandbox knows what he needs to do because he has contacted Netflix about it.
Still play the game. It wasn't for the community. It's like in the beginning when I started playing, it was more like, yeah, I'm playing Melee. Now it's like.
How do you feel about Sakurai congratulating the new game Evo winner after everything that happened in Melee? It's effed up, but Sakurai, he knows where his loyalties lie. And it's basically just anti-Melee. He's willing to go back on his competitive word just to get us. He don't care.
Holding up signs, one that said
but again, Sakurai, if you're willing to come around, homie, we'll accept you. I'd appreciate an apology, though.
And we have to keep the signs.
The main differences between the community back then and now, I think there was simultaneously more and less respect back then.
Like, shout out to Smash.
I think people did more stuff outside the game together back then. The game was also just like everyone just played it because it was new from the golden age. The Brawl days, it was different.
School and they drive me.
Melee was just very small. It was very insulated. We said the words a lot.
It was just kind of like
I don't know. It was very different. Now I think you can tell we act like a more matured community. We're older now. The average age of the Melee players like in college or whatever, or just out of college now or something like that. I think
honestly, like
late high school. College sometime, and it used to be like we were high school age or not even sometimes.
Championships or whatever you want to call
Instituting ledge grab limit, exclamation LGL.
Everything I learned and experienced in that, like that's the only thing that matters. Like the money's gone now, the check sits on the wall, it doesn't do anything. But like the experiences. It's
like people grow up as time passes, yeah.
Still,
but I mean, like I grew up with it and. It's everyone playing isn't the same age as me now. I'm 28, so does your sponsor still pay you? Yes. Yeah, Melee might very well be the last grassroots game we witness. Some new startup would probably get bought up or something now. We have something special here, guys. We should nurture it.
It's a cool game.
It is a cool game. Smashboards.com. Imagine that site.
Armada is hungry. He's constantly striving. He's wearing their short shorts. He's just got out of that concentration camp, and he's at the buffet. Like, that's how hungry he is.
Yep.
Championship.
And that is why you stop before the end. Oh, old school Melee. You never cease to be so delightfully grungy. But yeah. Demonetized? Nah, this wasn't going to be monetized anyway because it's all copyrighted music. I gave up on monetization after the first one. So that don't matter. What do you miss the most about old Smash boards? People using it. especially good players and theory crafters, so I could like learn about the game more and get better. Because I came up on Smashboards, so yeah. Into the Melee community in 2016. I'm so sad I don't get it before. Hey, that's okay, Sissel. There will be plenty of Melee ahead of you. One day you might be considered one of the old players, you know? Can you explain what Melee community did to Nintendo in the lashback? Over Evo? We just tweeted like crazy, and I think people got in contact with Nintendo of America reps and emailed everyone. Like, we were doing everything. Like, we popped the heck off. Yeah, now everyone uses Twitter.com, which is way better. Yep, everyone loves Twitter. Never heard a bad thing about that website. I would like a centralized place for discussion to happen, but unless it was like some Discord server that for some reason had a lot of prestige, I don't know. But I'd be open to it. I like talking about the game. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this. It was fun, guys. Twitch chat is new Smashboards. Yeah, it feels like it. Maybe we do agree that Melee is sick. Melee is sick. So sick. Yeah, it was a good sub goal. I'm glad we hit it. Don't know if I'll do Smash Pros or not. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching with me, guys. It was a great day. I am over time now, though, so I think I'm going to call it here. It was fun. Thank you guys for being with me today and feeling all the feels, especially there at the end. And yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for caring. Thanks for supporting Melee. Thanks for supporting me. I don't know. It's just, you know, I can't do it without you. We're all in it together, right? So thanks, guys. You're wonderful.